Dynasty, power, scandal, survival. They weren't just rich. They were royalty in silk and scandal. Dynasty wasn't a show. It was a battlefield of diamonds, betrayal, and legacy. Behind every iconic role stood a real story. Some soared, some shattered, all left a mark. This is the cast of Dynasty, not just who they played, but who they became. John Forsythe brought gravitas to Dynasty as Blake Carrington, the oil tycoon with a steel gaze and a buried heart. Already a TV veteran from Bachelor Father and the voice of Charlie in Charlie's Angels, Forsythe anchored the show with elegance. Off-screen, he was known for his quiet dignity and long marriage. He passed away in 2010 at 92, leaving behind a legacy of class and control, the kind only a Carrington could command. Joan Collins didn't just play Alexis, she became her. With shoulder pads, venomous wit and unmatched glamour, Collins turned Dynasty into a global sensation. Her arrival in Season 2 saved the show from cancellation. Off-screen, she survived Hollywood's sexism, multiple marriages, and tabloid storms with unapologetic flair. At 92, she's still active, still dazzling, and still the blueprint for every TV diva that followed. Pamela Sue Martin gave Fallon her edge, spoiled, seductive, but secretly wounded. After leaving Dynasty abruptly in Season 4, she retreated from fame, citing burnout and a desire for privacy. Once a teen idol from Nancy Drew, Martin later embraced theatre and environmental activism. Her disappearance from the spotlight only deepened the mystery around her, just like Fallon herself. Jack Coleman stepped into the role of Stephen Carrington after Al Corley's departure, bringing depth to a character caught between identity and family loyalty. His portrayal helped normalize LGBTQ+ representation on primetime TV, even amid network censorship. After Dynasty, Coleman found success in Heroes and The Office, proving that quiet intensity can outlast the flashiest dynasty. John James played Jeff Colby, the romantic lead who weathered betrayals, marriages, and corporate wars. His boyish charm and emotional vulnerability made him a fan favorite. After Dynasty, James reprised the role in The Colbys and later returned for the reunion specials. Off-screen, he remained grounded, raising a family and occasionally stepping back into the spotlight with grace. Heather Locklear burst onto Dynasty as Sammy Jo, seductive, scheming, and unforgettable. Her role launched her into stardom, later cemented by Melrose Place and Spin City. Off-screen, Locklear faced public struggles with addiction and mental health, but her resilience kept her in the public eye. Sammy Jo was wild, but Heather Locklear was the storm behind her. Gordon Thomson played Adam Carrington, the long-lost heir with a dangerous edge. His performance was layered, charming, cruel, and conflicted. Off-screen, Thomson later came out as gay and spoke openly about the pressures of hiding his identity during the show's peak. His journey from soap villain to outspoken advocate is one of courage and transformation. Michael Nader brought intensity to Dex Dexter, Alexis's lover and a man of action. His chemistry with Joan Collins was electric, and his brooding presence added fire to the later seasons. Off-screen, Nader battled addiction and legal troubles, but found redemption through recovery and advocacy. He passed away in 2021 at 76, remembered for his passion and complexity. Emma Samms took over the role of Fallon with elegance and warmth, reshaping the character's arc. Already known from General Hospital, Samms brought a softer edge to the Carrington heiress. Off-screen, she became a spokesperson for ME/CFS awareness after her own diagnosis, turning personal struggle into public service. Her legacy is one of empathy and endurance. Al Corley originated Stephen Carrington, a groundbreaking role for LGBTQ+ visibility in the early 80s. His departure from the show was controversial, but his impact remained. After Dynasty, Corley pursued music and acting in Europe, releasing albums and starring in French films. His quiet rebellion against typecasting made him a cult figure beyond Hollywood. Diahann Carroll made history as Dominique Devereaux, the first black woman to play a major role in a primetime soap. Her arrival shattered barriers and added new layers to Dynasty's power dynamics. Already an Oscar nominee and Tony winner, Carroll brought elegance and fire. She passed away in 2019 at 84, leaving behind a legacy of representation and excellence. Kate O'Mara played Caress Morel, Alexis's vengeful sister, a woman with secrets and scars. Her performance was theatrical and biting, adding gothic tension to the show's glamour. Off-screen, O'Mara was a Shakespearean actress and a Doctor Who alum. She died in 2014 at 74, remembered for her voice, her wit, and her fearless presence. Leann Hunley portrayed Dana Waring, Adam Carrington's wife, a woman caught between love and betrayal. Her role was brief but emotionally charged. After Dynasty, Hunley found success in Days of Our Lives, earning a Daytime Emmy. Off-screen, she remained private, letting her performances speak louder than any headline. Geoffrey Scott played Mark Jennings, Crystal's ex-husband, a man who stirred old flames and new chaos. His role was short-lived but pivotal. Off-screen, Scott was a commercial actor and athlete, known for his work in Ram Trucks ads and skiing competitions. He passed away in 2021 at 79, leaving behind a quiet but memorable legacy. Billy Campbell played Luke Fuller, Stephen's love interest, a bold storyline for its time. His character's tragic death was one of the show's most emotional moments. After Dynasty, Campbell starred in The Rocketeer, Once and Again, and The Killing. His career has been marked by depth, subtlety, and a refusal to chase fame. Linda Evans played Crystal with softness and strength, the outsider who married into power and held her ground. Her chemistry with Forsythe gave Dynasty its emotional core. Off-screen, Evans was a close friend of Barbara Stanwyck and later embraced holistic living, even running a retreat in Washington. She remains a symbol of grace under pressure, both on-screen and in life. They wore diamonds, they sparked scandals. But behind the fame were real lives, some broken, some brilliant. Tell us which Dynasty star left the deepest mark. Like the video, subscribe for more stories that never fade. The drama ends here, but the legacy, it's forever. Thanks for watching.